Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I haven't been regular lately. A lot of has been going on in my personal life, and honestly a lot of shows, cinemas, web series came out, and I did saw a lot of them, but as I said, life was going on, so I didn't get enough time to cover them. Or honestly, I wasn't in a good space to talk about all of them. But one show that I felt deserved talking, especially by me, because I am a person who is enthusiast of both sports and cinema, and to see a show that is based on both of them, both of the things that I am very passionate about, and knowing that this series came out a lot before, long ago, and I am only seeing it now, makes me feel more guilty that why am I not doing my job properly and why have I missed out on this for so long. I'm talking about Ted Lasso. For those who doesn't know, Ted Lasso is basically a web series that has 3 seasons in Apple TV, and it is a big cast, and till now it has been nominated for multiple times in Emmy Awards and has won a lot of times as well. Coming to the plot line, basically Ted Lasso is basically a story of the coach named Ted Lasso, who is due to some circumstances has to leave his own hometown, Kansas City, and travel way across the border straight to United Kingdom, where he will be coaching a football team, European football. The team he used to coach before was a rugby team. It was an American football team, and this one is European football, as they call it. So, as I said, I'm a sports enthusiast. Especially, I love football. I follow football. I have been following football for a long time now, and seeing both of these platforms coming together for one particular show, as I said, I feel guilty that I haven't seen it before. Now, basically, Ted Lasso is handed over the duty of coaching Richmond bottom team that has been struggling through a lot of ownership and then player issues, managerial issues, and all of that. And in between all of this, our underdog Ted Lasso has been put all between this chaos, and he has been given the responsibility to handle the team. Although I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritties and all the spoilers talks, because it has a lot of spoilers in it. It has a lot of emotional depth, a lot of roller coaster rides in it. So I'm going to keep it as vague as possible. Why did it connect so much with me? As much as it may sound as to surface level to people, that a foreign coach comes to a new country, handling a new sports altogether with his partner, and all the difficulties, all blah. But it not only focuses on those things, it also focuses heavily on the psychological issues of the coach, the player, the owners of the team, the fans of the sport, all of this, the rivals. All in all, this show manages to focus on so many issues, so many psychological aspects, emotional depths of so many types of characters. We get to see characters like Ted Lasso himself, his partner in crime, Coach Beard, the sports team, players of his team like Samo Bisania, Roy Kent, Jamie Turt, Colin, all this variety of players with variety of character traits, and then Nate the Great, or Nathan Shelley, the kid man who turned into coach and then into something else. You will get to know if you watch the series. And then the owner, Rebecca, and her partner or her peer specialist and her friend Keely, who has a relationship with Jamie Tart, then Roy Kent, and then someone else. So it deals with a lot of things, and the beauty of the series is that it is named after Ted Lasso. It is focusing on the Premier League team named Richmond FC, but it manages to focus on every single character so nicely that at the end of the day you get to know all of them like any other individual human beings. It has written all of their characters in such a nuanced way that they do feel like human. They do feel like part of your day-to-day life, and that is the brilliance of the writing of this team, brilliance of the writing of this series. I personally felt emotionally indulged in this series in many ways. There are a lot of ups and downs in this series. our character Ted Lasso goes through high that falls down, very down, and you think how much down this person can go. Nobody is supporting him at first, apart from his partner, Coach Beard. Nobody is on his side, not the coach, not the team, not the owners, nor the fans. Everyone is booing him, everyone is calling him names, no one is supporting him, or even considering him as a normal human being. That is the type of shit a coach or many individuals go through due to their jobs, and that's the harsh reality of our world. And it's portrayed in such nuanced way. But the beauty of the series is that Ted Lasso himself is such a nice guy. He's such a humble guy. He's such a sweet guy that you feel sad for him. You root for him. As the Mr. Trent from The Independent said, no matter how the diverse situation comes, and you may know that he will be defeated, but still you root for him. That's the type of character Ted Lasso is. And by the way, Trent is another character, media journalist in Ted Lasso, and his character arc is also so beautiful to watch. And every character, especially characters like Roy Kent, Jamie Tart, their dynamic, from bitter enemies to fanboys to bitter enemies to understanding buddies to good buddies to best buddies. The development is such beauty to watch. Roy Keeley, from her peer jobs to creating her own brand name, then having issues with the founders, then funding her work herself through her friends and all this journey that an individual goes through, relationship wise, financial wise, relationship baking wise, friendship wise, just all are portrayed so beautifully. And at the end of the day, the series is a beautiful tale of letting go. All our journey in general can be summarized by the word letting go. We have to let go of everything that we desire, that we love, that we are passionate about at some point of time. And this series is just that whole story, that whole thing, along with other things like believing on each other, believing on yourself, trusting the process, and all of this collectively used in portraying or telling the tale of the theme of letting go. So my verdict is, don't watch it. If you don't want to sob, if you don't want to get emotional while watching two grown-ass men cry or seek for psychological help or ask for help, beg for help sometime, but also have their stoic demeanor up, guarding themselves, begging for help from inside. So all these psychological turmoils and all this, if you're not ready to handle it, please don't give it a watch. But honestly, do give it a watch. It is really worth watching, and it will change your perspective in some sort of way. It will give you a nice time. It will leave you with a smile in your face. Do give this series a try.